I would have been on time, except I had to restart my computer because I froze up and I had a dumb face, dumber than what I got now.
You got to have a bar. Everybody needs a target.
Yes. So I'm here at the new site. So if you're coming to the Rendezvous, it's at the. I already posted it on azhhr.com. It does have coordinates. If you're coming through Globe, I was told the roads are open, and if it is shut down, they have a pilot car. But I came from Young, and the road closed sign is just to the side of the road. So if you're coming through Young, you come down here about, I don't know, 14 miles, 10, 14. It's the Buzzard Roost Road. Take that 486 Forest Road. Take it right to the shipping pins here. I'll have signs up Friday at some point. I was supposed to be here early, but I got to pick Cody King up from the airport and bring him. So
There's a
other than that,
fire
we
on
got
that end. There's a
um
fire on that end too right now.
where at?
It's I think it's east of Willow Springs.
Oh, there might be. I don't know. You don't even hardly see no smoke over here. They're just back burning, I heard. But me and Casey and his wife Diane and his friend Kenny come over, and I swear we set up the first tent and it got windy. We stopped, took a break, got cloudy, went to set up the second one, which is a 20 by 40, and it got windy again. And if you ever tried to hold down a 20 by 40 tarp, it's like a parachute. It's like a wind sail. So I am the real cow. I'm the man. She's giving Bone a run for his money tonight. And Benny's not even going to be here because he's trying to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Me and all my Navajo brothers and sisters.
mm-hmm.
We're gonna sell the shit out of that fry bread, and everybody's gonna have a party.
Yep, they're doing a soft open right this Saturday.
Yeah.
You should have came here and did a soft open, but the road's pretty.
Yeah. All
I mean,
my
they got.
stuff would be dislocated in the trailer.
It would be. Mine's packed in tight, and it was moved around a little bit. But other than that, the Hound trial or the 2025 Arizona Hound Hunters Rendezvous this weekend. I get a lot of people ask me like, what are you trying to do? I don't think I'm trying to do nothing. I just trying to get people together and show up and hang out. You know what I mean?
This whole deal started out with you and Brett having a conversation about just sitting around a campfire, and it's blown into this people come from all over the world kind of deal. I mean, Derek's coming this year, and he's considered a Russian now.
Yeah. We'll have our comrades. So, you know, and it really was kind of just a funny, hey, we're going to go hang out here. And then, you know, Louisiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Nevada, Utah, Colorado.
Well, Casey and Diana said, we have the perfect place. We've already got it rented out. And
it's their fault.
Good here. Yeah, it's their fault. Though. They're the ones
we'll
that did
cook for you. And that took a load off. And I'm like, oh, heck yeah. And I'm going to tell you, you can't get a better dinner for $35 anywhere else. Last year they did $25, and I think we ripped them off. This year it's going to be $45 or $35. And I'm going to tell you what.
Have you seen the price of beef?
I've seen the price of beef on the hoof, which is ridiculous.
And that all correlates to beef on the grocery store.
Yep. God dang it. Everybody knows I do a live.
Dang, alien spaceship.
Yep. So I think it'd be a good time. I don't know if it's going to be as many as last year. I don't know. Jeremy's coming back all the way from Louisiana. I think he was in Texas today. No.
Yeah.
So
he should have just gone part way and flown in with Cody.
Yeah. Well, Cody
because
was
Cody's
talking
flying
about.
all the way to Sholo.
Cody was, and then Cody said the word Cessna, and I said, "Oh." And Casey said, "Oh, I got a landing strip up on top here." But I think Cody's Cessna ended up being a Learjet or something.
Yeah.
Cessna citation, you're going to need 2,000 feet and hard top.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Derek's on it. Hey, I see you got a jail in the back of your car. Have you turned the law enforcement on us?
That's just
That's his dog box.
the front of my box. That's the front
That's
of
his
my box.
recycled dog box.
Yeah, that's how you make a
Man,
dog box for $80, and you
I'm
don't have to
just on
weld.
high alert. The only law enforcement that I talk to regular is Evan Anderson, and he's in Albuquerque where he's got his hands full.
Has he been on? I haven't seen him on talking crap lately either.
He's on tonight.
Speaking of law enforcement, is an undercover guy coming?
The one
I
that's
think
going to the joint? Oh, you
No,
mean the other one?
Another one.
The one that lives there.
That is
No, he's gone.
No, he's having foot surgery. The other one. No,
Oh, dang.
I read a bunch of those comments on that. And there's people like he was a good guy and he's a good guy, but man, even good guys do bad things and get caught for them.
Yeah.
Well, and we all have people that think highly and think lowly of us. That's just the way people are. When I'm going down the street and somebody torques me off and I send them the finger at a high rate of speed, they don't say, "Man, that was a good guy."
Yeah.
Yes,
The
sir.
only time most people become a good guy is when you're dead and they're at your funeral like, oh, that guy was a good. I hope no one talks crap, lie about me. I hope they just kind of tell the truth and say that guy was a smart ass and couldn't tell if he liked me or not. So, yep. But no, that's they had to, and if anybody hasn't read about it, that guy was from Arizona, Tim Rollins. Yep. And I've heard about him. I never met him. People are like, oh, Tim. And then, man, I read that. And they must have been watching him really good to get him on all that Lacey Act and to actually put him in jail for 12 months. And a lot of people are like, well, I know people have done worse. Well, yeah, but they're making an example out of him, I think.
Way I read it, they got him with multiple undercover stings doing all kinds of illegal stuff.
Which is hilarious because at the very least, he was a snitch for the game and fish in the past.
Yeah. Well, it's always the way. Guys that get in trouble is the ones that start telling stories.
Well, and what's the story on that? Did he become a CI and then get too cocky and thought he could get away with stuff and then get caught? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Could be.
I just know that if you call me up and tell me that you've got lion kittens and I can have all I want as long as I come to Arizona and get them myself, which is a major Lacey Act violation. It's the flag almost knocked the top out of the flagpole. It flew up so fast.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But sooner or later you'll get caught. And it's honestly easier to get caught these days because of all the technology.
It's a hell of a lot easier just following fucking rules, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Not as fun, but it is a little bit easier in the long run. So, I don't know. Jim Nance. He get busted or something? Or is he a snitch?
Yeah. Who's Jim Nance?
Yeah, who's Jim Nance, Tim? We have to Google it. But, I was listening to that Saul Goodwin podcast I just put out. And, man, if you just listen to him and the things he says, it's just old school stuff. Oh, look who decided to join us this afternoon.
Well, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
Who?
Acts like
Benny?
he has responsibilities
Right
and stuff to do.
Yeah, something like that. I was in.
Did you get to
Phoenix.
listen to that Soul Good one yet?
Yeah,
Since I messed it up for you.
I listened to most of it today when I was driving back and forth from the valley.
You know, he was. Did you get your stuff?
What stuff? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's all done.
Ugh. Thank God, huh?
Yeah, that was
We don't have to.
stupid.
We don't have to burn nobody's house down now.
Hey, that's my MO.
Is that conspiracy to commit a crime?
Metaphorically burn houses down.
Yeah.
That is premeditated. Even if you didn't meditate on it, you preed it.
Premeditate.
Yep. No, I was listening to that, and just that old stuff he's talking about. You know, he says, "Yep, I was done, and I coupled some dogs and headed back or necked. I think he said necked some dogs.
Yeah, that's what everybody used to say. Neck them up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then he's talking. He asked him about the scratches, and everybody had different names for it.
Yeah, they call them pull,
a push,
and
a marker,
a marker, and a scratch, and a scrape.
Yeah, that's what we are today in the scratch or a scrape. Yep. Not a push or a pull or, and he talks about how Ben Lilly kind of did a study on it. Wrote all that stuff down about those cats doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. You listen to those old timers, they didn't have nothing. He talks about Marvin, right?
Yeah.
Marvin.
He talks about Marvin, designing a shot collar with a buzzer on it.
Yeah.
Because some of the dogs couldn't hear so good.
Yeah, there's some out there that vibrate now instead of tone or whatever.
Yep. Oh, look.
Yeah, mine do both.
Look who decided to join us.
Stranger there.
Top secret.
Good Lord.
Hey, Sadie.
Yep. He's
practicing.
He's not even coming now because he's scared.
I ain't scared. I got
not coming.
You can get a horse with his toggins.
You don't have to do nothing but load them horses up and leave at 10 o'clock at night and get across that border. There's no border stop. There ain't no brand inspector to be inspecting at 2 a.m.
No, there ain't. Now that you put it on social media.
Nah, they don't even know where you are. They don't know that you're in.
Jared,
they don't know that you're in California.
Jared, you'll safely get from California to New Mexico. Nobody checking you. I guarantee it.
I've been checked in California. I've been checked in Nevada.
He missed it.
I know.
Not in the middle of the night. You haven't.
Just go, man. There's nobody working past 5 o'clock. I guarantee you.
Is that why you called me today to cuss me out?
Yes, I did actually call you today. I knew you were ignoring my call. Yeah, you knew Brandon snitched you off.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sadie.
I took 6 horses to Arizona and forgot my papers. And they turned me around on I-10 at the border check. And I went to Lordsburg and I talked to a banker, and he was the brand inspector part-time.
Justin.
And he said,
I have another extension cord in the backseat of the truck.
He said the only vet is in Silver City and he may not be there. So if I were you, I would just go. And I don't think there's anybody at Franklin, which is right there by Duncan. And once you get in Arizona, you're free and clear. You don't have to prove that you got Coggins.
Hey,
so I got to come down through Utah instead of
you
Vegas?
go whichever way you want. I would just make a straight shot.
Yeah. I wouldn't even worry about it.
Leave right at dark.
Oh, yeah.
By the time you get out of Nevada, you'll wake up in Arizona, and your horse will say, "Hey, look, Dad, I'm home."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm a guy who
good. The one's good. Mine's still got Coggins. It's the other one I picked up doing that welding job in Pyramid.
It doesn't matter. If you don't know how to bootleg a horse, you'll never get away with breaking the law.
Listen, just get online look up Coggins test, and print it out. I used to do it with COVID tests to get into concerts.
Okay. I knew I was gonna get cussed out jumping on here.
Hey, nobody has cussed.
Stop being a ninny.
I know.
Don't listen to them. They are all undercover.
Yeah.
Coming from who's that? Coming from a cop?
Yeah.
And then, where's it at here? Yeah. There's the trailer. We're still working on the trailer, but we're almost done.
Listen, just roll with it, man.
Roll with it.
If you want those collars, you better show up.
You son of a gun! I knew that.
I'll send you a past test if you want.
Okay.
Hey, Casey's on there right now. So Casey, have you ever just bootlegged some horses and didn't worry about all of it? And we call
wait,
that.
It'd be easier to
Just
ask
send
him if he ever done it right.
I'm acting like I wouldn't suspect Casey of doing this.
Right.
That was
I
in
can
a
tell you right
previous
now.
life when he wasn't known as Casey.
I've done it with elk, not with horses.
Yep.
I've moonlighted
Well,
a lot
see,
of elk.
There you go, Jared. He hauled elk under saddle, and that didn't draw any attention.
Elk under saddle.
What papers? There you go.
There you
There's
go.
your answer.
Yep.
What papers?
Have you got any toilet paper in the glove box?
Oh, guaranteed.
Well, just hand that to him. You need a roll? I'll get some more. Here you go.
Jeremy trying to call me, and he knows I'm on a live because he watches us.
Yeah, because Jeremy's mad. You just told Jeremy ain't coming. He's mad at me now. So he's going to call you and cuss you out. And then you're going to cuss me out 10 times as worse.
Yep. I just
There's
give your number.
There's an easy way to solve that.
All you
Where's
gotta do is
Derek
show
at?
up.
He's just talking out of the background.
Derek?
Derek?
I got
just over
bad
there.
service. I'm driving up now.
Too much static from his mullet blowing in the wind.
Oh. Mine?
No,
Any of you guys.
that's just enough for Sarah to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a ponytail.
The real reason Jared doesn't want to come is because he knows if Sarah comes and me and Sarah get together, he's going to get made fun of all weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jared's going to be the one that wakes up Sunday morning with permanent marker all over him.
But yeah.
Do they even have checkpoints anymore on the border?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sure do.
On the freeway,
Yep.
yeah.
Listen, this is what you do. You put your horses in, you put a tarp over them, and you hang some mattresses out the back of the trailer.
But
Just cut some mattresses and make it look like they're stacked up in the back of that trailer. They just think you got holding some crap.
No,
There
you
you go.
just tell them, hey, I've got a whole herd of lot lizards, and I am really late making my truck stop rounds, and I would
Yep.
appreciate it if you guys would let me go.
yep.
And those mattresses would back that story up. Those are your work bitches.
That's right. Need help cutting it?
Just close the windows and write dog truck on the back of the trailer. They'll never know.
Yeah. Yep.
I just send it.
Just tell them they identify as goats.
There you go. Get away with
Listen,
There you
when I gave my hounds and my kennels away, each set of kennels was 25 feet long,
that.
10 feet wide, and 6.5 feet tall. And so I just put those, I hauled one set at a time, and I left out of here. The first one I did early in the morning, and I went all the way to Blue River, down on the Blue.
Okay.
Never looked in the back. And the next one, I thought, hell, that was easy. I'll just ramp this deal up and see what the nighttime cops think. And I hauled all night long where you couldn't even see that kennel hanging off the side 2 feet. And nobody said a word.
Hmm.
You've got to just send it and don't look in your mirror.
I like how we're on social media trying to get him to break the law in the open.
Well, you know that when Brett and I were down there with Clumps the first time, and they said something about the law, and I said, well, whose laws? You got to make your own, because it's by the people, for the people, of the people, and to the people, and because of the people, and you're supposed to be the people, Jared. Send it.
Right. Send it.
Send it.
Make us proud. Make us proud.
Okay.
Listen, if you get arrested or something, we'll raise money to get you bail.
Okay.
My uncle's a bail bondsman.
Perfect. But
You're safe.
Worst thing they're gonna do is tell you to turn around.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
And then turn around, unload the horses, go up a mile, right across the border. I doubt there's a fence. Go back, get your truck, and come pick them up in Arizona.
There you go.
if by any chance they send you to
Teach them to
jail,
swim across
just-
Lake Mead.
just send Sarah to the rendezvous.
Yeah, then I won't be able to stick up for myself.
That's a good point.
It's not gonna do any good anyway.
You're right. Gosh darn it. But, well, I got to hop back off here and finish doing this trailer, but I figured I'd come in and squeeze in real quick.
Get yelled at and leave.
Yeah. My
We'll
buddy's
see you
looking at me
Saturday.
like, yeah,
We'll see you Saturday.
there we go. All right. I'll see you guys
All right.
later.
See ya.
See you, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the guy with the vagina and bring in a guy who's actually traveling and not scared.
That would be me.
It's
I'm
about
bringing the
There he
rain too, so
He is bringing the
Well,
rain. He's
but-
been driving in the rain for the last day.
hey,
You don't have to be scared of the law when you've got the Brotherhood card.
I've been passing them like they were sitting still all day.
There you go.
Where
Told
you
me,
at?
Coach Ken just duct tape some wings on this Chevrolet and put her in the wind.
See,
There you
there
go.
you go. You don't crowd that thing too hard. You got to make it back home.
Well, I know where there's a rundown Ford at, somewhere around Roswell.
There is. There's one on crutches too. Right now, it's got a tractor hooked on the back of it, so you'd have to take the moment to unhook that unless you got need for a tractor.
No, I can do without it. I'm gonna have to hook up to my house back here and pull it with me.
Where you at right now?
Pecos, Texas.
Oh,
Okay.
hell, you're going to come right through here. Just turn right there and don't risk your life on 285 because it's a death highway.
Oh yeah, I've been on it several times.
So you're on Interstate 20.
Right now I am.
Loaded full of dogs.
So just if you're about 2.5 hours from the house here, I'll put you up for the night.
Well, the nice folks already
Yeah,
took my money.
Actually, that is the direction. You're looking the right way. From Pecos, I'm to the right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. We actually
Well-
passed your exit.
We just made a bunch of fry bread, but we gave it away.
Dadgummit. I got the dogs. We can make tamales.
When are you going to be
No.
rolling in?
Do what?
When are you going to be rolling in here?
Sometime tomorrow evening. Depends on what time I wake up and get motivated.
Are you running by yourself?
No, my wife's with me.
Oh, in there paying the money?
No. I'm fitting the bill. I'm fitting the bill for this one.
What about you, Dustin? When are you coming in?
Friday afternoon.
When is has anybody heard from Brandon? He's been kind of quiet.
He's coming in Friday too, I think I heard.
Would have been nice if he come in the day like he said he would, so he could have helped us with these stinking tents.
I don't know what he's got. I know he was working on pump problems today, last I heard.
Yeah, everybody calling me and I'm on live. Well, it's going to be a good time, I think. We got a little bit of raffle stuff, holsters. We got books.
Hey, are you raffling off the Warner Glenn stuff?
Yeah.
How much is a ticket?
Yet to be determined. Probably $5. I think we're going to do like a general raffle, and then we're going to have a raffle for the are we going to do an XL or 300 or a choice thing again?
Yeah, we can do a choice, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So, is it just going to be a general raffle and whoever wins the prize is picked, or how you do that?
I don't think we've figured it out yet. I'll be honest with you. Last year we didn't do nothing. We kind of sat around my trailer and auctioned dogs. We do have a bunch of pups to be auctioned off. So, back. But I think we'll auction those maybe, and then raffle everything else. I think the Garmin stuff will probably be a $20 ticket, and then all the other stuff will be like a $5 ticket.
Put me in for $100 worth of $5 tickets.
All right, I can do that. So I don't know. It's kind of our first organized year on this, and last year we just showed everybody. We just showed up. We only had what we got in there after 11, and then
it was after lunch, I think.
So we just kind of had dinner, hung around and talked, and the next morning everybody that was supposed to leave early didn't. We hung around the horse trailer and ate breakfast and lunch and told a bunch of stories and raffled, literally auctioned some dogs off right then, sitting around.
Yep.
Well, we're trying to make it a little bit more organized, but I really don't want it too organized. I don't mind doing the raffles and stuff. Get back, dog. I don't mind doing the raffle stuff, but I don't want it to be. I want it to be like a rendezvous. I was talking to Jason Doobie, and he's telling me how raffle is only in person or do it online. We could do it online also. If you go to azwda.com and just on the comment, if you want to buy some raffle tickets, on the comments, just put rendezvous raffle and then $5 a ticket, and then we'll put your name in on it. So you don't technically have to be here. I have a bunch of gift cards because of some stuff didn't come in that was supposed to. A couple 300 holsters from the Whitakers, but they're hunting. And he's like, I said, well, we'll just do a gift certificate. So if you win it, I'll give him your name and he'll mail it to you. We got subscriptions to Full Cry, subscriptions to Cat Hunter. We have subscriptions to AWDA.
I need to find out how to get the newest copy of Cat Hunter.
That's a good one.
The Cat Hunter, the newest one, because Steve Smith wrote that article about Hendricks.
You could probably just get online and order it, I imagine. You got it?
I think it's this one. I'll look.
That's a really expensive looking magazine. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, it's stout. Like it's not.
It's full color, hard pages. Full Cry magazine. They're kind of a sponsor of us, so they're gonna. He's thrown in a subscription, and he's thrown in half off of a telemetry collar. One of those. What are those, Dustin? The tracks.
Telemetry collars. Or what?
Yeah,
he does a wildlife systems, I think, maybe.
No, it's
Quick track.
Quick track. You know, and some of those he was saying, and they're doing some amazing stuff actually with those telemetries. And you know, a telemetry caller is just insurance, honestly. And everybody's lazy kind of about it now. I have a bunch that I need to send in and get done, but man, some of them they're making
You
to
can't
where
see 'em. I got some in here.
Yeah, I mean, I got to get mine done just to put them on, especially when you're hunting like you hunting over here in Arizona. And this, 23 is big country. There's not a lot of roads in 23. So
Pretty rough country too in some spots, but I think most of that got burned off. Hopefully.
no, it's still it's still pretty bad. It didn't burn
The
as
only
much.
problem when that country burns off, the only thing that's left is all those jagged rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Casey sent me a video of that one me and him climbed and went over and come back up. And he said, "Good news, we ain't got to climb this one this year." So I'm like, heck yeah.
Yeah, it's just big dirty country. So we got a little bit of stuff to raffle. It's pretty cool. So
Everybody that shows up.
Mike Leonard's coming.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Mike and Bobby Nell.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody will thoroughly enjoy them.
Yeah. So if anybody has any ideas for next year, like I said, I kind of got chewed out by a person saying I wasn't doing it right, or I wasn't. And I'm like, well, I've only been doing this since January. And I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. So if anybody has an idea, I'll take it.
You know what's really comical about those kind of folks? They never step up and take it over.
No.
So they can always just pound sand.
I'd love to just pay my $35 and show up and buy some raffle tickets and win. But we were out here today, and man, I swear we set up the first tent, not a drop of wind. Soon as we put that damn tarp coming over the top of that wind. So then it got a little bit cloudy. We relaxed a little bit because we were sweating. Not a drop of wind. We put up that tent. Remember I was telling you I bought that tent, Dustin?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple, pretty easy, and it's really big. And as soon as we pulled that tarp out, no lie, it was. And when you have 4 people trying to hold down a 20 by 40 tarp, you might as well just tie strings and let you take you off. Oh man,
there's a cliff, right there up the road. You can just sail right across the valley.
Oh, if it would have, poor Diane was down there laying on the ground, almost holding it down in the one corner. Finally, I said, "Hey, let that side just lift and blow, man. Let that wind come through." And it's really kind of simple, but we didn't know what we were doing. Basically,
it's too bad you didn't have an alligator wrestler with you. Those guys come in.
You know what? His name got brought up because he's 6'8". It's like we're like, "Where's that tall dude?" Clip these up on top. We're standing on chairs.
I helped put up some tents last year and take down tents last year. It was just me and my wife and Casey and Diana taking them down.
Yep. I have to.
Crew setting them up.
I got to figure out when Cody has to be back to the airport. I think I have a guy. So I got to leave tomorrow night. I got to leave tomorrow, go to Springerville, and then I'll pick up all the raffle stuff on my Friday morning. I was going to get up early, like 5, and come down here, if not earlier. But now I got to pick up Cody. So I won't be down here till 2 or 3. And then I got a guy that's bringing down the Porta-Johns. So I might have him run Cody back up to the airport when he leaves. That way I can stay and help. So, and I have some information that if you want to catch a bear, you're probably going to catch it in this area.
I think I heard the same information.
Yeah, you probably did if you talked to Casey.
I hadn't talked to Casey.
Oh, yeah. Well,
but you guys aren't used to hunting over bait. I am.
Bait. What is bait? I didn't say nothing about bait.
Aqua.
I never said one word about bait.
Did it rain there this evening?
Man, it looked good. It dumped over there. Big cloud came over here, and this is what's left of it. It sprinkled for the last 30, 40 minutes, just sprinkled a little bit.
Little start by the time I pull the tent out.
Well, I imagine it's following you. I hope. I like
it. There's none. There's absolutely no rain in Pecos, Texas. That's the most desolate place on the planet.
Well, I'm looking at ponds where it normally would be dust.
Yeah. So, and this event is in the Arizona regulations, hunting regulations. So we might just get some people show up. I got signs being made. Again, I was supposed to be down here early Friday. So, but I'll set the signs up as I'm coming down. So, but if you are coming, you can just get on basically the 288. Hit the 288, go to Buzzard's Roost Road. There's a sign that says Buzzard's Roost. Make a left there. And it is like, I have to look, it's like 5 miles. And there's a cattle guard that has a road that goes left as you pass over it, and that's where you're going to go. So it's not hard to find us. And I got coordinates on. If you've got Onyx, put the coordinates in, you'll find us. So if you take Buzzard's Roost down, you end up at Casey's house anyways, so he'll turn you around. But there will be some signs Friday. They are done now. I just don't have no one to run them down. So
it'll be a good time.
It'll be a good time. How many antis will show up? Oh, I hope a lot of them show up. This is the wrong place for an anti to show up. A lot of people get lost out here. It's like the Ozarks. You never know. You never know where you're going to get lost out here. But other than that.
And Chris will eat the evidence.
That he'll be bottled. It'll be bottled. 2025.
20 years from now.
Both these houndsmen here today don't eat bear, don't hardly eat lion. I was like, what's wrong with you guys? So
who's there now?
That Kenny guy, I don't know if you met Kenny. Kind of a young kid, kind of hard faced, like real quiet until you get to know him a little bit. But he was here. His wife helped with the dinners last year. He was here last year. But and then
yeah, I do remember him now that you say that.
Yeah. Kind of a clean kid, not a dirty houndsman.
I was there last year, but I was just barely there last year.
He was there long enough to pick up a care package.
Mm-hmm. But you guys ain't got nothing to hide. Don't jinx anything. Oh, we got lots to hide.
And we got lots of hiding places.
He may not see a lion, but I'll get him a squirrel.
Well, I can get my own squirrels.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe
Bone Pile, that kitten. I had a kitten in a cage in Texas, in the Guadalupes. And the guy that I had him at his house made a deal with a zoo in Wisconsin and sold my kitten. So that kitten's long gone.
Bone Pile keeps saying he's sending me stuff, and I'm not getting it. Where are you sending it, Bone Pile? Let me see. I just want to see what bone pile looks like. Let's see here. He keeps saying he's sending me stuff, but I haven't found it. Gotta tell me where you send it. So let's try this one. No, I don't see nothing. I think he's just messing with me.
Look how tall he gets when he stands up out of his car.
No
I know.
kidding.
What else we got going on,
back in
Dustin?
there. Back in there.
What's that?
What else we got going on?
I think that's plenty.
Yeah, that's enough. I mean, yeah, bear hunt opens back up Friday, right?
Line opens up Friday too.
Line, bear, and archery deer.
Yep.
So
It'll be
and
good.
you know what? I've had a lot of people ask me too, like, well, why then? I thought, why not? Why not get to go hunt with some different people? You might
Yeah.
meet your next bromance here or something. You know what I mean? Like, look
That's
at
why-
Jeremy and Casey.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, I came back and hunted with you and Jared. I met some pretty cool people out there.
That's amazing he came back after going with Jared.
Hey, wait till you see what I made. Wait till you see what I made. I got a shirt that says I survived Casey Fair and Jared Fisher.
Oh, Casey is easy to survive these days.
Well,
And that's
he,
all
he
I'm going to
was
say on that subject.
he was huffing and puffing that first go round, but when we were coming back over, it was like, where in the hell did he go? He took off on a sprint.
So that's his normal walk.
I think he was just running downhill.
Yep. You know what? I was listening to
Whoa.
that Saul Goodwin.
Holy
Benny.
cow.
What is it?
My first wife just came through in her chonies. Shit, I got to.
Damn. Disappear. Time to go. I was listening to that Saul Goodwin, and every time he asked him, was Purina like the only dog food? Was that the top choice back in the?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the best dog food.
What changed about it? Besides owners and liberals, and they hate hound hunters.
I think that's all that needs to change.
Yep.
Yeah, and then what else? Western. He said, when I can't get Purina, I feed Western.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
I don't even think they're around anymore, are they?
Nah, probably not. Unless they got bought.
They may be out of Albuquerque. Hey, where's Evan? Is there a Western deal at Albuquerque?
And then it was always Purina. I think every one of them say Purina.
Quite a bit, but there probably wasn't near as many options back in the day.
I think one of them said Old Roy.
Oh yeah,
that was late model.
Hey, who was
Walmart wasn't invented yet.
Do you know Otis Llewellyn?
I have never met Otis, and I'm sad that I'm not going to be there this year because Otis will be there.
Brett's supposed to be bringing his gear. I'd like to, who is Otis Llewellyn? Is he an old timer or like?
Yeah.
What do you know about him? He'll be here.
I don't know much about him. He's one of those names that I've heard most of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I just never did chase him down.
Who do you hunt with? Or is he just kind of a loner?
I couldn't answer that, Dak. I don't know.
Just one of them real quiet in the back corner guys then.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the few times I think Benny hasn't had an answer.
I know. On somebody, yeah.
I've seen his photo on Facebook, but I don't
That's
know
not
anything
him,
about
though.
That's not him?
The photo, yeah, it is him in a younger version, the one that I've seen.
Yeah.
Okay. And yes,
Well, he-
Tim, that's correct.
Oh, yeah. I think we're gonna get you one this year.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I told Brandon the other day. I said, if this pack of dogs trees one, you guys won't never hear the end of it.
How long are you staying for, Jeremy?
The week.
Till September, just about.
As
Okay.
long as he can.
Yeah. Are you just gonna stay up there and hunt, or what's your plans?
I don't make plans.
Okay.
He just knows when he's getting here and when he's leaving, and that is it. And he don't even know when he's leaving, I don't think.
I've got to be back before the 31st to drop my wife off so she can leave and go on a cruise. So
Oh,
No, you don't. There's
you can
airplanes.
Greyhounder.
Oh, there's airplanes.
yeah,
Airplane, there's buses. Hey, send her
then I
back with
won't have
Cody.
nobody to fuss at me about my driving.
Oh,
Send her
that's
back with Cody on Sunday.
Yeah, there you go.
Nah, she's a pretty good old girl. I think I'll drive her back.
How do you know she wants to drive back with you?
She don't. Think the only reason why she's coming back is because of Diana.
So there's a lot of lions here right now running around too, I heard. So got a
Yeah,
couple.
that's what I heard. I figure that, that fire may push some of them up.
Gonna
If we
do
get
something.
Brandon to saddle up and take you out, I think would be good. Brandon, Casey.
Yeah, I think all they got to do is just dump off into Cherry Creek where it gets real smooth and easy going.
I know there's a lot of bear in Cherry Creek.
There's a reason they're in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a canyon.
There's water and it's straight up and down.
Well, the water. Right now, water's the key. And I think this unit's going to shut down from the deer hunters sitting on these waters whacking bears. Unit 1 was a archery only, and it shut down. I don't remember. Someone told me 6 sows. I don't know the real numbers.
I can tell you right now. I always have it up on my phone, but it did. I think it went over by like 3 or 4. To be honest,
I think what was the limit was 3 or 4, and they had 6.
The limit was 2, and they had 6, so it went over by 4.
So the bad thing about that, if it was Houndsman, the numbers will make us look bad, even though last year was only 20%, right?
Yeah.
So the other 80% was spot and stock, but there was no spot and stock. But
there still could be if they're sitting water.
That's exactly what they're going to be doing, is sitting water. Or I seen coming through. I seen all the berries here, so they got food here with the berries. So the cactus berries. But
yeah, I was out hiking. What day was it? Saturday night. I went for a hike out checking some springs and some tanks, just trying to get to learn some of this country north of here and just checking water sources. And I found a few lion tracks. And as I was hiking back to the truck, I was probably like 3/4 of a mile from the truck, and something moved in front of me. I was like, what the hell? It was black. I thought it was a beef cow. And I stood there for a second and looked. And next thing I know, bear stood up on its hind legs and was looking over the bush at me. It was a big bear. Had a big old ear tag in its ear. So
it's been
one of those town bears.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I
So
know where
how far north do you want to go looking for a lion?
I'll go all the way to the Grand Canyon. I don't care.
If you'll go between Ash Fork and Seligman, I'll have to try to figure out what the name of that place is. Juniper Wood Ranch. It was where it was all checkerboarded. Yeah, there was all checkerboarded, and back in there's a big canyon that cuts off between Ash Fork and Seligman. Go to Juniper Wood Ranch. It's where there's a bunch of squatters and nesters back in there.
Is it Cataract? Is that the one that's back in there? That's a big one. It feeds into the Grand Canyon.
No, this is a big gnarly one though, and that's the lions in that country are they'll come and go in that, but they'll get hung up in that country, and it's not real conducive for lions.
Mm.
But but they're when the lions get there, the females like that country, so the toms come and go. And it was right next to that canyon is the first time I ever saw a lion mound, and
Mm.
it was probably 5 foot diameter and about 28 inches tall in the middle.
Hmm.
And man, howdy, did that thing stink.
Oh, I'll bet.
But over there, I would be surprised if there's anybody hunting lions in that country. But it just, if you look out across there, you wouldn't think that it's, but right there next to I-40 past Seligman, there's a big deep canyon. And we spent the night on the edge of that canyon. The dogs kept trailing and we shut down. We got there about 1 o'clock in the morning. And that was with George Goswick and Scott Derringer and a bunch of those old timers.
Okay.
And we trailed the dogs all day. They trailed lion all day long, and we couldn't see to get off in that canyon. Nobody had a flashlight, so we just slept under a wet saddle pad.
Mm.
Waited till morning, but there's lions in that country, and it doesn't look like lion country.
Yeah, that's where I was at when I seen that bear. It was lion country that I didn't think there was going to be too
Bro.
many bears, and they were in there.
Let me tell you a story about releasing a bear. We had one in a tank. I was in 4A, which is at the very top of it, and there's nothing. There's windmills.
Oh,
got all
you
the
sent me that
windmills.
video.
Yeah, and there's nothing there. Like there's a cow walked out in the road, and I'm like watching it, and my son goes, "God dang, that's a bear. That was a big bear." So then I talked to the biologist over there, and he says, "Yeah, I seen a big bear over here. There was a dead cow or horse or something." And I showed him the video. He goes, "Oh, that's the butte I was at." So he was just found him something to eat, In this area, I seen there is some paddle cactus berries and whatnot, but water is the key, and I that's why they're killing them. I'd like to find out how many of those 6 bears were over hounds, if any.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear for sure.
But if they're over hounds, if all 6 were over hounds, those are people just, I would imagine probably guides.
And I don't know. I would be surprised if all those were dogs. I would bet some of them are still spot and
Does this
stock guys.
Does this show how many bears were killed, period?
No,
Or
just says just the sows.
I wish it would show the total number.
No.
And speaking of Jaguar, everybody I'm sure has seen the stupid idiots saying that the Jaguars are making a comeback with 5 pictures of one Jaguar.
I saw one run over today on the road between here and Dallas.
Yep. Yeah, I seen one
Big
cross
old
the road
stuff.
right here in Young.
A big old stuffed one. I started to pick it up. Bring it to you, Chris.
My dad had
that cage that I used to keep that lion kitten in. Now I've got a Jaguar in it.
There you go.
Yep.
Anybody up for a canned hunt?
That's not even funny anymore.
I'll be through there tomorrow, but don't tell nobody.
No,
they're making a big deal out of the Jaguar.
It was legal.
So, got all them cameras down there getting pictures of that one Jaguar.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, if we ever, I don't know if we will or not, if we ever, because them males travel, I don't know if we'll ever get a female that kind of comes through here, but I hope we never do.
That will end the hound hunting, period.
It will end the ranching.
Jaguar.
It will end a lot of stuff down there. It'll end mining, ranching. It'll end the border wall.
Did you?
It just.
Speaking
it may not end it, but it's going to cause a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
It's more than the war.
Did you see that crap that those people were saying in Colorado? So the lady, and it was an official meeting. I can't remember what position she held, but she was trying to say that since the wolves are struggling and they're dying and getting killed, the state should take all of these ranches as eminent domain.
Yeah.
For wolf habitat.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous.
That's the intelligence
That is not
somebody.
intelligence.
I just watched a thing on vegan.
Yeah.
The guy was talking about vegans. I might have shared it, where he said, all you people who say, like, eat plants because you're saving animals. The guy went through a list of how many ground squirrels were killed. Just
Everything.
thousands, just to maintain a field
Yep.
of like kale or whatever these vegans eat.
Or every time they plow it, they're killing mice, they're killing lizards, they're killing all sorts of
Insects,
stuff.
birds. Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I saw that what that lady was trying to explain, and seizing ranches with eminent domain just because these wolves that they transplanted are having a hard time staying alive, which is a joke.
No.
See, you guys, you got to learn how to, what do they call that? Coexist.
No.
For supper tonight, I ate beef and tomatoes and green chili and pinto beans, and that's a little bit of everything, so we can all get along. You guys are looking at it wrong.
There we go.
Is that what it is? So we need to be vegan and carnivorous.
Omnivores.
Omnivores. There you go.
Omnivores. Let me see what Smoky Mountain. Cave Cove for an example and not true. They're trying to get the Apache tribe, San Carlos, to put jaguars in there. Because they said there used to be jaguars up here by Sibicu or on the white, but those were, I think that was 2 of them that somebody transported in and let go to hunt. But it's just more of that, man, propaganda like you wouldn't believe. I mean, they spread that. They made, if you read the article that they put out on that, it makes it sound like it's a big comeback for jaguars.
Oh yeah, they're back and they're thriving now.
Yeah, there's your word right there. Thriving is what they said too. So now everybody sees 5, 6 pictures with 200 cameras out there, right? They got their grid of cameras, and they make it seem
right
like
here.
Yeah.
That's written. Richard Fight gave me that, and that's these guys down there down in the Tucson area. That's all they've done for decades is put up cameras looking for jaguars.
Oh yeah.
Is that rattlesnake you got here?
No, Hatton's on the board.
Casey loves snakes too. Casey loves snakes as much as he loves bear meat.
No, he'll run from you with a snake. That's his weakness.
I don't blame him. I'm the same way.
You ought to seen him when I started skinning it. He's like, I thought he was gonna make me walk back.
He gone. Well, you might get some rattlesnakes right now because it's warm.
It is.
You get that rain. It's warm, and you get that rain. We didn't get a heavy rain, but you get a good heavy rain, you're going to find some rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I'm used to that though.
So,
Not me.
other than that, the Jaguars are not thriving. They are not living in Arizona except for one. That's all they have, I think, right now is one on camera. And that's Jason Miller. They're taking the credit for it, and it's Jason Miller found it. That's why they put up all them cameras.
Yep.
So I talked to people about that too, because you think I thought the Jaguar was more forestry, like rainforestry, like the water, but there are some parts in Mexico where they do kind of thrive in a deserty area. But I also heard that some of those jaguars down there, it's no joke. Like didn't Sol Goodwin on that podcast, didn't he talk about that jaguar that killed $10,000 worth of
Yeah, $10,000 worth of beef. They ended up catching him in a mine shaft.
Mm-hmm. And he killed it and had it hung in his house.
Yep.
I wish they would. I don't think they showed that. You guys can go to Interview Stories and Tells and watch him like in person talk about it. The only thing I do on those is I try to cut out the big pauses, and he's an older guy, and you could tell he took some big pauses in there. Like when I cut that down, it was 10 minutes less, just taking out the silence pieces. But man, I love listening to those old guys. There's nothing better than I wish Bruce Kennedy would have done 100 more of those. I wish Brett Vaughn would get off his butt and do 100 more of those.
Yep.
So I don't know if I can say. No, I can't say it yet. He wants to announce it another time. There is some stuff coming up with Brett, though.
Good.
So, yep. And then we'll try to get some the Otis Llewellyn. I'd like to get an interview with him while he's here. And then I don't know if Joe Hott's going to show back up again.
Yeah, you never know up there who will come out of the woodworks.
Yeah. So we'll try to get some interviews to put on the podcast. Other than that, I'm ready for the rendezvous.
Is the Sholo cop going to be there?
No, she has to work. I did get a picture today from another police officer that talks a lot of crap about her, and it's her standing next to a handicap sign where she parked, and he says the only thing she's ever done right since she's been here is park where she's supposed to. I said, you guys hired her. He goes, I made the mistake and let her use me as a reference. He goes, my career is over. I said, well, you can always get a PI license. So
yep.
Make some real money. She's doing good, though.
Good.
You know, between her stories and Legends Game and Fish stories, and you know, he got to do a bear had broke into a house type thing, and he got to get that bear out of the house. So that was pretty cool.
I was talking, hey, pass it on to Legend. I was talking to Jeff the other day, and he said he really misses Legend. He was looking forward to Legend being there.
Yeah, they were kind of mad that he took off, you know, but he kind of does two jobs here because he has a little side gig, you know, and sometimes he'll make big money. He'll make more money off of that than he'll make in half a year doing what he's doing. But he likes what he does. But like with any law enforcement, and Jeremy can contest to this, I don't think people realize all the stuff that go on out there. Like even as like a PD, the dumb calls that come in, the dog barking, or someone talking too loud on their phone, or someone parked where you're not supposed to be. You know, every time I do surveillance, I call dispatch and give them my plate number and my license number, you know, my PI license number, and say, hey, I'm right here. That way when they get the calls, because there's a beaner car, I call it my beaner car, which I probably get in trouble for saying that, but it's a little car that says smoke. Oh, I better not tell everybody what it says. It just don't, it's a tweaker car, I guess. The only thing I need to do is put a loud muffler on it, and no one will say nothing.
We'll just cut it off.
It's a UC, Chris.
Yeah, very, very UC. So, but, and then like with Game and Fish, I don't think people realize all the stuff that goes on. You know, the poachings and like they did advertise the one, they did make it public. Someone went up there and killed a bunch of elk.
Yeah.
So Sunday, they went up there, whacked a bunch, 3 or 4. The next Sunday, same area, whacked like 6 or 7. And then this is where it gets public. They killed a couple bighorn sheep.
Yep.
So then the Bighorn Sheep Society, I believe, jumped in and threw out a reward. I think it's up to like $25,000. So somebody knows something. To me, I think it was somebody camping up there for a week, some valley kids or people,
Somebody
and were
getting bored.
just thinking they were just running around at midnight whacking stuff that they seen in their, you know, killing them with whatever, I don't know what they use, 220, or 22 mag,
Yeah.
or so probably plinking them with 22s, or I didn't read the full article on it, but and then so I reposted that on Facebook, and you have people on there says, "Oh, Game and Fish don't all of a sudden cares about wasted meat when there's animals hit all over the road," and I'm all, "You can get a salvage tag, like."
Oh yeah.
And the guy, I said, "You need to maybe educate yourself," or I said, I don't know. I didn't call him an idiot, but I said something about being an idiot. And he goes, "Oh, I'm glad you admitted you're an idiot." I'm just like, damn, dude. Like, if you're right there and there's a salvage tag, it's up to the person who hit to get a salvage tag. Or if you're driving by and you see someone whacking elk or whatever, they'll give you a salvage tag for that.
Oh yeah. You just have to sit there and wait.
I would take every hit deer or elk on the road and I just grind it up and feed it to my dogs.
Yep.
So it's not. I think it's more if you know about it. But the guy was just kind of not making sense. Like, you're talking about roadkill versus someone running around and they didn't take no meat or nothing. I don't think they didn't cut off
That's just
antlers.
wrong.
They just shot it. Like, I get it if you're out shooting and stealing the meat. At least you're consuming or using it. But just to shoot stuff and let it lay it's idiocy. It's they don't have no knowledge of wildlife management. And they've probably never been hunting in their life and never even picked up a regs and didn't even know you needed a permit or a tag or anything.
Yeah.
It was probably just some kids that came up and did it.
Thought it was fun.
Yeah. Didn't know no better. But I tell you what, you'll always get caught these days because of technology.
Oh yeah.
My friend was near an elk that got killed last year, and they showed up at his door and said, "Hey, were you over here?" They went all the way to Phoenix, interviewed him, and said, "Hey, whatever." And then he called me and said, "Hey, this guy was here." So I text that game warden and I said, "Hey, don't you be harassing my friends," but that he was just in the area.
Yep.
So all these new vehicles that are nice, riding smooth, and all these all your phones, even if your truck's not GPS enabled, it's GPS enabled. So you're gonna get caught. Your phone's gonna ping. They all should know it. I'm gonna talk about it on my phone sitting right here, and I guarantee it's gonna pop up. Like, if you don't know,
Well, what I'm holding in my hand, that's gonna get you caught.
Yep.
Your Garmin GPS, you're gonna get you caught.
Onyx,
your dog collars,
Maps gonna get you caught. TT25 is gonna get you caught. Unless you're out there, the only thing they can't track, unless they have your code and they're out there at that time, is your beep beeps, right? But I read a story where I think it was Texas, the guy was poaching hogs or something, and he cut the vocal cords on a dog. So he put bells on them, so couldn't hear him bark. So he's running after the dog, listening for bells. That's a serious poacher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not throwing Benny under the bus or nothing here. I'm just saying. But I mean, if you really want
to, I have not been to Texas for a couple months.
If you really want to be an outlaw,
hey Benny.
Oh my gosh!
That's Pecos,
your radiator. You blow your radiator. What is that?
That looks like Louisiana swamp water.
Yeah, it does. It's just Texas.
I drove through it.
Jeremy, if you'll tell those people that you just came in from the swamp and that's why it's there, they will give you a key to the city. Not that you want one, that hellhole, but
Well, Casey and Brandon already have. They said if I bring rain, I can stay for as long as I want.
That's
Yep.
exactly what Casey said. Said he'd pay for his trip. So if you want to be an outlaw, it's a lot harder these days, and you have to go back to the old ways. You know, you read that Ed Vance book where he went out 9 miles and it got dark and he slept and his feet were freezing and maybe he tried to build a fire. And, you know, you hear Sol Goodwin talking about just following them dogs, you know, and I don't think a lot of people know Warner Glenn. They know a lot of these bigger names, but like, who knows Sol Goodwin? These younger guys don't know Sol Goodwin.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and you know, when I hear a lot of people talk and it's like, oh, Dale Lee. Sol talks about Clell.
Yep.
Like, he was a good friend of mine. Like, they were buddies. Like, he was more into Clell than he was Dale.
Yeah.
You know,
Dale was a hardcore promoter.
Yeah.
And when that book got written about Dale, it really hurt Clell's feelings because Clell was a better houndsman and probably a better hunter than Dale was. But Dale was the guy that was always chatting everybody up,
Yep.
giving everybody hell. And Clell was just a no nonsense, go get it done kind of guy.
Yep.
Well, that's just like
And-
all the Wild West gunmen and lawmen, you know. Ned Buntline put all them up to bigger standards than what they really were.
Oh yeah. The dime novels did that.
Yeah.
You know, and then he talked about, and this is something we don't see today, and we've talked about this. Like, oh yeah, Clell got me started. He gave me a couple dogs. Who do you know today that would give you, like Casey would probably give you a couple dogs? You know what I mean? Like, but who do you know today?
After this week, I may give you 6, Chris. Start all over.
They might do better than mine.
I got one. She's going to tree something in this parking lot before the night's over with.
Is Bone Pile there with you?
No, no. I'm telling you, they have been blowing up the whole way. Every time I pass a dead coon, I guess we were stopped in traffic for a wreck. I don't know if they were barking at the workers out there cleaning up the wreck or something up on the hill, but the whole box blew up. I said, they're going to think I've got a dog fighting ring in the back. But
that's why I come down the Young Road and I sprayed coon scent every 100 yards in every tree.
They won't run that
No?
bottled scent.
A lot of older dogs won't.
No, even the puppies won't run it.
Huh.
I have better luck out of a hide than I do, bottled scent.
No, Cody King's just bringing like a Learjet to show low.
Just that.
I said it earlier. He said Cessna, and then Casey said, "Oh, I got a landing strip." And then when he called Casey called Cody, and ended up being a little bit more expensive of a plane. It wasn't a Bushmaster, I tell you that. Game departments nowadays have planes, drones, snitches, and a ton of confidential information. So most of your houndsmen won't rat on a houndsman, but they sure will.
It depends on if you're competing in the same area or not, Chris.
That's right, because jealousy runs amok.
They'll insinuate a whole lot of stuff.
And how bad you pissed them off.
They'll insinuate a whole lot of stuff.
Your wife or your girlfriend's your worst enemy.
It's
them
the
off, they'll tell on you.
Your ex-girlfriend.
Jealousy of the other guys.
And then when you offer to pay them for it, shoot, they'll sell their soul.
Oh, I bet. Yep.
I've worked dope. I know how all that goes. I can just about look at you and tell if you'll work or not.
No, that right there, that catch reward, 25 grand for some, and they might have been high schoolers. It might have been somebody that they were hanging out with a new friend, and this kid said, "Dang, I was there." They probably took videos because people are stupid.
Yep.
So they'll have proof of it. They'll get caught. They'll get
How
caught.
many people today have the ability to leave their house and leave this on the counter?
Not
They'll
many.
turn around if they're 100 miles out and go get that phone.
But
I leave mine all the
it's,
time by accident.
I leave mine on purpose, and I don't have anything to hide.
Well, I'm on call 24/7, so I leave mine all the time on accident.
Me too. People say, "Hey, I tried to call you," and I said, "Yeah, I saw that when I got back to the phone."
Yep. Someone. He's right. Someone will run their mouth to someone who wants a new car. 25 grand. That's a chunk of change. So. Randy Riggs. Yeah, somewhere you can land a plane, especially if you got one of them short takeoffs. They only need 300 feet.
Oh yeah, if you got a Super Cub, you can land it right there in his yard.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a big landing strip. You just might have to watch out for the stray cows.
Yep.
Straight.
Yeah.
Javelina.
I don't know if we've got too many of them up there, Benny.
He might not have too many, but he's got some, and that's enough.
What's that?
We'll find out.
Javelina.
I got 2 that'll either die or come back with stitches.
So you don't know how many javelina you have until water's low, right? I was just told my golf course lake over there, that guy just seen 20 of them right there by my house, and it's over the counter.
Hmm.
And he's seen 20 of them coming into that water. And they're coming out of that res. A couple years ago, I had a guy trapping coons, and something was tearing up a guy's yard, and he thought it was coons. He went in, set a camera, because he couldn't catch them in a coon trap. Ended up being javelina.
Yep.
So, and the javelina, this is probably where I'm not intelligent enough to understand why they do the over-the-counter tag in 4A. I mean, there's a bunch of units that's all year long to whack those javelinas out of there. There's not really no season. And if you have a season, I think more people will hunt that 2 weeks or that week or that month, not all year. Because I always get a javelina tag all year, and I know I have it all year. And then by the time it's done and over, it's like December 31st. I'm all, dang it. Should have went out more. So I don't know why they don't just open a season in some of these units and maybe just do an unlimited, shoot as many as you want.
I saw more roadkill javelinas in New Mexico than I ever have in Arizona.
There's a
They're
lot
not
of
roadkill. They're
in Arizona.
suicidal. Have you met our governor?
Yeah. Your dog's treeing a lot lizard?
I hadn't seen one yet. Yeah, they got a lot of customers if they want some.
One of the bush
Last
pilot
year-
from Alaska would land on a cow's back and take off again.
Yeah. Last year when I was here, there was 3 cars in the parking lot, and now it's packed. Now here on the back 40.
And then all those lion attacks in California, geez,
Yep.
crazy.
That's
It'll be
like
all right.
a guy's house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was just standing in his house and had it on the Ring camera, walking right. And that cat didn't have he acted like a pet, right? He just walked right in.
He's done that before.
Guy was probably feeding it.
It's a felony in California to harass a mountain lion. Just to harass it is a felony.
And California's the type of place that if that lion walked in like that and he turned around and kicked it, he'd probably get a ticket for it.
Oh yeah.
Well, if that
That's
happened in
harassment.
Louisiana, they'd be making sauce pecan out of him.
So,
Hey, that's enough.
what else you guys got?
Not much. I think I'm out. I got.
Come to the rendezvous.
things.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll be there.
I think it's gonna,
UPS just made a big drop in my wiener wagon. I got to go out there and unpack boxes tonight.
Oh,
I'm with
Yep.
you.
Jeremy's on his way. Dustin will be here Friday, signing babies and boobies.
Sure.
Bringing
All
me
of
some new
them.
dogs
Yeah.
from Utah.
There you go.
There you go. Felony to
Cougars are
harass
great.
line, but Cougars are grateful.
Yeah, Dustin, Brandon already invited me to, just, he said, crash at Dustin's. We'll point you in the right direction.
Come on over. Come on over.
Yeah.
So everything's going on
Dustin, don't let
Saturday
him.
night. Everything,
Don't let him
Mike Leonard,
forget to put me in for $100 worth of $5
I
tickets.
put you in.
I won't. I'll get him.
Yep. I will probably forget, but Dustin will remind me.
There you go. You
Mike
guys,
Leonard will be here Saturday night, and you've seen Mike Leonard. Guy's great.
Yep.
So that's one of the reasons people should come over.
Just to
We
see
have some
that.
stuff to raffle. We have a good dinner, and I guarantee you're going to hear a lot of lies.
Oh, yeah.
But there's 10% truth in every lie, guys. So go to
based
Young,
on a true story.
hit the 288 road. Just get on a 288 road. If you're coming, I'll have signs up by Friday evening. If not, go to the Buzzard's Roost, right? 486
Yep.
road. It's Forest Road 486. You'll find us.
486. Yeah.
If you want to buy some tickets, jump on AZWDA, go to tickets. In the comments or the subject, just put Rendezvous. $20 will get you in. The Garmin big prize raffle. $5 will get you in everything else. And there's nothing that's not worth $5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
You can't
Even-
get those pictures of Warner Glenn. Those aren't anywhere.
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
they're not. And she'll ship them right to you. So
Yep.
I just told her, I think we decided to have her hold on, and whoever wins it, I'll call her. I'll get your address. A lot of this stuff hasn't came in, but everybody's busy.
Yep.
Last minute. But we are starting the 2026 Hound Hunter Rendezvous August 25th this year. Planning. If you have any ideas, let us know. Send us an email. hounds@azhhr.com. Go to Cold Strike
If-
Gear, buy some stuff.
if-
You could pre-order a shirt still, right?
Yep.
Get
Yeah,
on
they're coming.
coldstrikegear.com, go to the AWDA swag. You can pre-order, and we're only going to have a few of those shirts, so you got to get them while they're here.
Yep.
So there's pretty cool design. I'll have some just cheap little AWDA shirts to throw around. Some of my cups I'll sell. Might even raffle some of them. Guaranteed not to rust if you don't get them wet. So
Sounds good.
Mine hadn't rusted, and I brought it back to Louisiana, and everything rust there.
yeah, I do have
Hey,
some. Go ahead.
If there's any slight chance that I win the Warner Glenn stuff, throw the books back in and re-raffle it.
That's exactly what Kelly Glenn did. She bought $135 worth of tickets and said the exact same thing.
Yep.
I'll keep the pictures, but in the magazine.
You get the
I've already
scrap,
got the
you
books.
peasants. You get
That's
the scrap.
it.
So
I've
Benny
already
gets
got
the
the
ticket.
book, so
Good deal. All right,
auction
guys.
off a bit.
Okay.
Hey, you got to auction off a day with the red-headed stranger, Brett Bond.
Yes, he's going to be here. You'll get to go on a date with Brett. He should. I hope he's listening. David. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, we will see you guys this weekend.
Sounds good.
You guys have a good time.
All righty.
See y'all tomorrow.
All right. So if you want to buy some raffle tickets, go to azwda.com, go to the raffle page. Just pick any of them, but just put in the comments $5 raffle or just put Hound Rendezvous. I'll know it's for those. If you win, I'll keep it for you. I'll get your address and I'll send it to you. Other than that, go to Young like you're going to Globe. There's a road that goes from Young to Globe, the 288. Get on that. Look for the signs on my AZWDA or azhhr.com. Go there and you will see directions. So there's some directions there, and there is a coordinates. I know most of you guys got Onyx, so just plug in your Onyx, it'll put you right here. Other than that, we want to thank Cold Strike Gear. You can go to coldstrikegear.com. They've helped us out quite a bit getting this together. Cedar Mountain Outfitters, that's Brandon. He's helped us out quite a bit. So if any of you don't have dogs, whatever, want to go on a hunt, we'll get hold of him. Full Cry Magazine, they help us out a lot. A little bit of advertising. Value Pack Dog Food, they helped us out a ton. I'm supposed to be getting a shipment of dog food, a few bags to raffle off as well. I just raffled off some at the Hound Rendezvous, and every time I have done that, everybody's loved it. Other than that, azwda.com, find out where we are, donate, become a member. You don't have to have hounds. Become a member. I'll get you in touch if you want to get into the hounds. We'll find you a mentor. Other than that, you guys have a good night and get over here this weekend. We'll probably have enough food if you didn't order your food. So we'll just charge you double. Other than that, have a good night, guys. I'll see you this weekend.
Well, bye.